Yeah, it's sort of more bad news in the world of EVs potentially. Here in this case, Ford confirming that they're shutting down a production shift for their F-150 Lightning, that really well-received EV pickup. Basically, you're seeing this number right here, Q3 sales down almost 50%, not a good number there. But basically, Ford saying we're shutting down a shift there for temporarily for the Lightning due to supply chain issues, due to some sort of delivery back sort of hold-ups they had before. But the Wall Street Journal reported that a UAW member said that it's no surprise, quote, that the sales are tanking as to why they cut down the shift. So there's a little bit of concern there. Is it a demand issue? Is it a pricing issue? Is it just people don't want EVs? That's sort of the big kind of concern here. And I think that we have Ford earnings coming up this week or next week too, so that's something to watch there. The question is, can they kind of keep this transformation going? A lot of money being spent on this transformation. They've also cut back on a battery factory in Michigan. So a little bit up in the air, a little bit dicey here.
Pras, that's the best-selling pickup truck in America. The normal F-150, right, is the best-selling pickup truck in America?
Yeah.
And so that's what makes me wonder, is the EV Lightning hitting the right consumer as far as, is it the F-150 driver? Or is it people that like EVs and think EVs are cool? Which there is a sector of the country that clearly likes EVs and thinks EVs are cool. Go out on the road, you'll see a Tesla. And I just wonder if people that drive Teslas don't want to drive an F-150 Lightning, right? Because Tesla's more of a fun... Tesla's more of a sexy company, right? Mm. And so that's kind of an EV company that EV drivers are attracted to versus if Ford is trying to get the traditional pickup driver to get an F-150 Lightning, we just haven't fully seen that in the market yet, right? There hasn't been that many EV pickups.
Yeah, and I think for Ford, there's just a lot of competition in the EV space with, you mentioned Tesla. I mean, they're the leader in this space. You also have other competitors like GM getting more and more into the EV game. And Praz, the other week we were talking about the Yahoo Finance poll that showed, a lot of people are hesitant to go out and buy EVs for a variety of factors like you mentioned, the price probably being number one there, but also the infrastructure and not being sure of the charging stations. There's a lot of unknowns when you think about the future here, and it seems like we're still early days in full EV adoption.
Yeah, there's a lot of moving parts here, right? So the Lightning is a great truck, a great product, but can you charge it? Where can you charge it? That's kind of a problem. Is there sort of like a virtue thing, signal thing going on with trucks versus Tesla? And do truck drivers want to be seen in an EV truck? I think Ford maybe underestimated that effect in terms of buyers that would go for that. I think they said we have a great product here. It can do a lot. People who are recreational users, people that want to do some camping, do some gardening work. They thought it was a great pickup for everybody, but it may not be the case. We'll see. I think price is a big factor too.